Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You, the name of my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Library when I finally have it up and running, thank you for subscribing. If you're watching this on BitChute, then subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. Guess what Disney has finally done? They're going to finally explain how Luke's lightsaber ended up with Maz Kanata. Yes, they're going to tell us how that happens. In a comic book, not in a movie. Not any of this important information going to be coming out in this comic book was going to be in the movie. So we're going to have to look at this to know what is happening in the movies. Thank you, Disney. That's so good of you to finally give this information out and make it so easy to casual moviegoers that they have to buy a comic book from a comic shop to know what's going on in the Disney movies. Thank you, Disney, for doing that. Let's get into this article and we can know how angry I actually am over this. In 2015, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Han Solo questions Pirate Queen Maz Kanata on where she obtained Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Thought to be lost during the events of The Empire Strikes Back, its reappearance, according to Kanata, is a good question for another time. They thought of that excuse on the spot because they were too lazy to give an actual explanation for the lightsaber in the box. That time has arrived in the form of a periodically released comic book series, Star Wars 2, the second issue in Marvel Comics Star Wars series that arrived online in print January 29th, follows Luke after his battle with Darth Vader, in which his soon-to-be-revealed father slices off his hand. Luke's blue lightsaber tumbles with it somewhere into the pits of Cloud City. Its next appearance is decades later in Kanata's castle, when Kanata gives it to Finn to eventually find its way to Rey. But who recovered the lightsaber from Cloud City, and how did Kanata get her hands on it? Good question. It's too bad this wasn't answered in the movie, but we have this comic book to read instead. In Star Wars 2, Luke Skywalker experiences a vision in which a hooded figure catches the falling lightsaber in Cloud City. The figure then tells Luke to follow his destiny. Who is this guy? That's a good question for another issue of Star Wars 3. Oh, that's so convenient. Is out February 26th and will hopefully fill in more of the lightsaber's journey between Empire and The Force Awakens. This is stupid. This information should have been in the movies, not in a comic book for some casual reader to find. This should be for the casual moviegoer or the hardcore Star Wars fan, but in the movies, not in a comic book. As for how Palpatine survived, who Rey's grandmother is, and how Force Ghost Luke grabbed a lightsaber, let's hope those questions are retrospectively answered via comic book 2. You mean Disney is going to explain how Force Ghosts were given more power, enough to be able to move around objects now, when in the past they couldn't do anything to the physical world? I see. You know, you could just say, Disney just made them more powerful, and that would be the end of the story, and that's all it really needs, because they just retconned them to be that strong. Disney could just have released a press release and just said that. But this is Disney, so explain all the information that should have been in the movie in a comic book is just their way because they're just that cheap. If you like this video, subscribe. And I say make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is going to run unsubscribing people. And also, if you're watching my videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You. Then go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. If you're watching this on Library when I have it up and running, thank you for subscribing. Also, could you please share this video, share it on Twitter, share it on Reddit, and share it on Facebook. Share it anywhere you think it'll do the most good because YouTube is not going around promoting their own YouTube creators anymore, so please share this video. Now listen closely, it's plug-in time again. Keep checking back in all my future videos for more information on my own upcoming independent comic book scumdogs. I'm Chris Williams, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video or review.